Once again, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting with Marv Zahn. All right, so post-game yesterday, Sunday, Patriots, Titans, Dion Lewis, obviously ex-Patriots running back, signed with the Tennessee Titans this offseason. Had a little something to say about the Patriots. He beat the Patriots, got 20 carries yesterday, 57 yards. And then after the game, somebody asked, is it personal? Following up with another question. And he said, hell yeah, it's personal. That's what happens when you go cheap. You get your ass kicked. Okay, Dion, first of all, I'll start this one off. Dion Lewis, first of all, it's been about 18 years. It's been 18 years of Bill Belichick going cheap. You're not the first guy that this has happened to. Richard Seymour, Logan Mankins, Mike Vrabel, your head coach. How about you go talk to him? It's things. This has been going on for 18 years in the Bill Belichick reign. And as you know, it's worked with 5 Super Bowls, the most Super Bowls during that time frame. So, yeah, it does work, but I'm not going to be too upset with this overall because, Marv, we'll start the question with this. Does he have a good reason to chirp the Patriots this season?
Why not? I'm not mad. I'm not upset about it. I don't think Patriot fans or the Patriots should be upset about it either. Look, you just said it. 18 years now, you've won 5 times. What is one player reacting because they left going to affect you in any way? I'm not upset that Dion Lewis said what he said. They won. Just keep that same energy. If you guys make it into the playoffs, does anyone believe the Tennessee Titans are going to knock off the Patriots in the playoffs when it's at Gillette? No, not at all.
No, absolutely not.
And it's not like Dion Lewis ran for 150 yards himself. You know, he had a decent game. The team won. He expressed, his hurt that the team didn't bring him back. That's fine. I'm not mad at that at all. What Dion Lewis should remember though is the New England Patriots gave him a chance that no other team would give him. This is a guy that was down and out that no one believed in after, Baltimore. They gave him time. They let him rehab. They brought him back in. Belichick gave him all that he could. And when it was time for him to go, he left. He got his money. So that's something Dion Lewis should remember, that New England Patriots are the team that is the reason why he got paid this much money.
And that's absolutely true. I mean, he chirping the Patriots. I mean, okay, go for it. They let you go. You can be bitter all you want.
Yeah,
look, the only thing that upset me with that quote is like he says it like it's a general thing. That's what happens when you go cheap. Again, that's what they've done this entire successful dynasty span over the past 18 seasons. They let go of people when they think that they're not going to help them out and they think they can get something at a cheaper option, i.e. Sony Michel, much cheaper than what Dion Lewis is. Sony Michel, he's a rookie this season, obviously. But what I do agree with him on is that's what you get for going cheap this year. If he specified it for this year, then I would have said, okay, sure. Because this might have been a year that you wanted to spend some money, Bill Belichick. Tom Brady, 41 years old. He clearly has always been a little nervous about Tom Brady as he got older. That's why he had Jimmy Garoppolo sitting there in the background waiting to take over that job. That's why he's had Jimmy Garoppolo. 41 years old. You should have spent the money a little bit. You should have gotten him the correct weapons because, I mean, what happens when you don't have Josh Gordon? What happens if Josh Gordon never gets released from the Browns? You're still only rocking Julian Edelman and a hobbled Rob Gronkowski. You had Jordan Matthews earlier in the year, but it's not like he cost a lot of money. You could have spent the money on Danny Amendola, just gave him a little bit more. It's not like he was breaking the bank with the contracts he got.
Amendola was a big one, definitely.
Letting go of Danny Amendola was huge. That was somebody that Tom Brady absolutely trusted, and you can't tell me that he wouldn't have helped this offense at all this season. Right. You can't tell me that. So that's where I agree with Dion Lewis. If they spend the money at all during this 18-year span, you should have done it here this season. And it's not like Bill Belichick hasn't spent the money before. I mean, he has gone out and gotten players. I mean, look at Stephon Gilmore. You have that guy in the backfield right now, $13 million a season. But again, that is where I agree with Dion Lewis. You should have done it this year. Marv, you have any last thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's a quick question for you, Nick. Do you think Dion Lewis says this if he's on another team? Let's not forget, he's on a team with Malcolm Butler right now. Malcolm Butler, we all know what happened with the Super Bowl. We know now that he's struggling. Maybe this was him coming out, trying to, step up for his teammate a little bit.
I do think he would have done it because I don't I think it's a selfish thing. I think he did it for himself because I think he did feel a little betrayed that the Patriots didn't bring him back, because he did play his ass off for the Patriots. He battled their injuries, came back, still played very well. I think he would have done this anywhere, especially if the team beat him. If they lose, this quote doesn't come out. We don't have any content here to talk about. We just have another week of the Patriots winning. But I do think he says it because I think, again, he was hurt that the Patriots didn't bring him back. I think that was the real issue.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening and watching to another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. We will be back next week with Mike Molino. Mike Molino had to miss the show this week with some technical difficulties. Believe me, we tried to get him on the show.
Mike.
Once again, me, Nick Qualia, sitting with Marv is on. Guys, thank you for watching. We will talk to you next week.